Hello, fellow travelers. Are you ready to explore the incredible South Korea, a vibrant blend of modernity and tradition? Join us as we unravel the top 10 wonders this dazzling place has to offer. Be sure to stay until the end because place number 9 is something you don't want to miss. Number 1. Seoul, the dazzling capital city. Let's begin in the mind-blowing city of Seoul, the vibrant heart of South Korea. This city is by far the biggest city in the country and a real travel destination for those visiting Southeast Asia. And we can see why. You will find a seamless blend of modernity and tradition. Skyscrapers stand tall beside ancient palaces, bustling markets and serene gardens. From high-tech subways to bustling street markets, Seoul offers a fascinating fusion of culture, technology and history. If you want to rub shoulders with the elite of Seoul, we suggest you book a table at La Lion, a restaurant within the ultra-fancy Sheila Hotel. The luxury hotel is now one of the few in Seoul that actually houses a high-end Korean restaurant, and it will be an experience you won't quickly forget. Another thing we love about South Korea is its unmatched skincare. Already a K-beauty enthusiast? Well, prepare to buy an extra suitcase, as Seoul won't disappoint. Don't know where to start? We'd recommend going to Olive Garden. Here you'll find anything your heart desires when it comes to the popular skincare and makeup brands. Number 2. Gangnam neighborhood, glitz and glam. Before we leave Seoul, we want to take you to a very special area. Perhaps you recall the song Gangnam Style, but did you know there is actually a whole district bearing the name here in Seoul? The place is synonymous with style, luxury, and trend-setting. This vibrant neighborhood is famous for its upscale shopping, entertainment, and dining options. Cheongdam-dong is home to many celebrities and fancy stores. If you want to take a break from all the glitz and glam, you can head over to Nonhyung-dong. Here you'll find loads of quiet neighborhoods, filled with nice local restaurants and bars, where you can rest your feet after a full day of window shopping. Number 3. Jeju Island, a stunning island and top honeymoon destination. With all our senses stimulated, it is time to take a little break from the busy city life as we head to Jeju Island. We are absolutely in love with this picturesque paradise just off South Korea's southern coast. It is an ideal place for nature enthusiasts, with its rich natural beauty that will leave you speechless. Don't believe us? How else do you think this island landed a spot on the 7 Wonders of the World list? Think stunning landscapes, dramatic coastlines, lush countryside, and vibrant green tea fields. Looking for a more active getaway? Jeju Island is actually a super popular surf destination. Paddle out with the locals at Jungmun Beach and try and catch some waves. Number 4. Haeinsa Temple, world's oldest intact Buddhist canon. From one fascinating place onto the next, as we travel to Haeinsa Temple, which is nestled in the serene Gyeosan Natural Park. Wondering why this specific temple is so special? Well, it is renowned for preserving the Tripitaka Koreana, the world's oldest intact Buddhist canon. It attracts spiritual seekers and history buffs alike because it offers a tranquil sanctuary for reflection and exploration. Regardless, if spirituality is your thing, this is one of those places that will leave its mark once you've visited it. Jeonju, Joseon Dynasty's spiritual capital. Now that we got you into the spiritual groove, we're heading towards Jeonju, steeped in the history of the Joseon dynasty and often regarded as the spiritual capital of South Korea. It's a city where tradition and culture thrive, and it feels like time just slows down here. Particularly renowned for its traditional Hanok villages and its role in preserving Korea's rich historical heritage, this is a spot you don't want to skip. But the fun does not end there. If you are a foodie, you will adore this place as you will find numerous unique gastronomic delights and, more importantly, a mouth-watering dish that was recently listed on Lonely Planet's Ultimate Eat List. This dish is called a bibimbap. It is best described as a meal in a bowl, but don't be fooled by its sounding simplicity. It genuinely tastes as amazing as it looks. There are countless variations of it, but the mixed rice bowl is by far the most celebrated one. Finding your favorite is an excellent way to spend time between visiting all the beautiful cultural sites. Number 6. Andong, the home of soju. Have you ever heard of Korea's iconic distilled beverage, soju? Well, we're taking you to its birthplace in Andong, which offers you a glimpse into Korean drinking culture. And you guessed it right, with good drinks comes good food. Before you raise your glass though, definitely visit the Andong Haho Folk Village. This traditional village dates back to the Goryeo period in Korea from 918 to 1392, and unlike other traditional villages, this one was home to both commoners and noblemen living shoulder to shoulder. Our tip: book your trip during spring, as the cherry blossoms are in full bloom at this time. Oh, and one more thing you'll want to add to your to-do list is paying a visit to the Mammoth Bakery. This place gets recommended by the Michelin Green Guide South Korea, so be prepared to stand in line, but it is totally worth it. Pinky promise. Number 7. Gyeongju, the ancient capital of the Silla Kingdom. For our next stop, we make our way down to Gyeongju, once the capital of the ancient Silla Kingdom, now a living museum of Korea's rich history. Although Andong is often referred to as the most traditional city, some say Gyeongju is actually the most historical. You can explore numerous ancient temples, royal tombs, and artifacts that tell the story of South Korea's captivating past. If you really want to immerse yourself in the Silla Kingdom, book a guided tour at the National Museum of Gyeongju. They have an incredible collection of over 80,000 relics and artifacts, varying from pottery, statues, jewelry, crowns, petroglyphs, and swords. At any one time, you can find 2,500 pieces from the museum's collection on display, and they get frequently rotated. A culture vulture's dream. Number 8. The Korean Demilitarized Zone, DMZ. Engage with modern history. We believe this next place is a must if you travel to South Korea. The Korean Demilitarized Zone, DMZ, serves as a poignant reminder of the Korean War. It is a weapon-free buffer zone between the two borders, and nowadays it is quite safe for travelers. This heavily fortified border area offers tours that provide insight into the divided history of the Korean peninsula, making it a compelling destination for those interested in contemporary geopolitics and history. It is important to note that you can only visit the area as part of a guided tour. Another insider tip is to be mindful of what you're wearing. Logically, they ask to not wear any commercial military-looking clothes, but beyond that, the DMZ actually enforces a pretty strict dress code. This is partly because North Korean soldiers have taken pictures of poorly dressed visitors to use in propaganda, proving that other nations are too poor to afford proper clothing. So dress neutral and leave ripped jeans, sandals, and halter tops at the hotel. Number 9. Busan, something for everyone. As we are nearing the end of our trip, we're heading towards Busan, South Korea's bustling port city. It boasts a diverse range of attractions, making it the ideal stop for those who want to seize the day and make their vacay filled to the brim with variety. From pristine beaches and scenic mountains to bustling markets and lively nightlife, Busan truly has something for everyone. As Busan is a port city, you should of course pay a visit to their amazing Fisher's Market. One of our favorite things to do is to have lunch at the Jagalchi Fish Market and enjoy the freshest seafood while we watch the world pass by. If you want to look at things from a different perspective, take a trip up to the Busan Tower, from which you can see the entire city from great heights. We advise you to stay in Busan for at least a couple of days, as there is so much to explore. Number 10. Dado Haehansang National Park, the largest national park in Korea. Our last destination is an absolute gem. The beautiful Dado Haehansang National Park is located in the southwestern part of Korea. This maritime national park is often high on the list of nature enthusiasts and adventure seekers alike, as it encompasses numerous islands, which all have their own unique charm. The park covers an area of over 2,000 kilometers, with most of it being surrounded by water, so an absolute jackpot for our water babies. You can go hiking, climbing, swimming, or just relax on a boat tour. We dare to say that even city kids will have an amazing time here, as this is a truly mesmerizing place. It is as if nature has gone into a complete reboot in this part of the world. As our adventure in South Korea comes to an end, your journey doesn't have to. Drop a like, hit subscribe, and ring the bell to keep exploring with us. Until our next travel tale, happy wandering!